Hi everybody, welcome back. Happy December. I'm so excited to see you all again. So I'm doing a cooking tutorial today from one of my favorite books, the Nightmare Before Christmas cooking tutorial book. It's amazing. It's in the Buckles catalog. This is my own personal copy. The Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite stories. I've been watching it since I was 8 years old, so for a really long time. So we're going to be making some spider web themed Christmas cookies today. So these are really simple. They're gingerbread cookies. So if you don't want to decorate them, you can just make the cookies themselves and eat them. They're still delicious. So today we're going to start off by doing our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients. So for our dry ingredients, we've got flour, nutmeg, cinnamon, and ginger. So if you're not here, but if you're here with me, you can smell how good that smells. That nice ginger smell of the nutmeg. It smells really good. Just saying. And then for our wet ingredients, we have butter, granulated sugar, and brown sugar. So we're going to take our hand mixer and we're going to blend the butter and the sugar together. So it's going to go a lot. Bear with me. Now, with this, you want to try to soften up the butter a little bit. Leave it at room temperature and leave it out. You want to combine it as best you can. The butter's going to stick a little bit in here, so you're going to have to get some of it out. But you know, it'll soften up as you keep mixing it. So, there goes my book. So you're just going to keep mixing it and get a little bit out of the spatulas, mixers. Alright, and once this seems like it's pretty well mixed, you're going to add an egg and some molasses. And you can also substitute molasses for some dark caro syrup, which is what I did because for some reason molasses are very much sold out at a lot of stores right now because of all the baking that's going on. So I'm going to take my one egg, add it in here, and then take a third of a cup of molasses or dark caro syrup. Get that nice color in there. So pretty. I'm just going to mix that in. Get that nice and smooth in there. I'm going to do this by hand. And then add the beater back in. And this is all going to go in the same, all go together eventually. So it's okay if it gets a little messy. Combine that a little bit more. And then I'm going to take my dry ingredients, my wet ingredients, and combine them so I can make my dough. So, get a little bit more of that out. See, it's a process. The butter really doesn't want to come out. So, like that. So now I'm going to take all this goodness with this butter and sugar and add that in here. Scrape that all off the sides and put that in here. And then you're just going to mix this together until it forms a nice dough. You guys know how much I love making a mess already, so the flour is going to go everywhere. It's okay. It's going to go on the counter anyway when we roll out the dough. So this should just come together. So I'm going to combine this and it should be sort of soft and loose. So you can see it's coming together and it's going to be this nice brown color. You can smell the nice spices coming together. Just see, it's coming along. Just gotta make sure you mix it well enough. And make sure you're doing this with hands that are clean. Make sure you wash your hands while this. See, so it's getting that nice brown color. See, it's starting to come together. The Nightmare Before Christmas is a very interesting movie because it spans both Halloween and Christmas. So there's a lot of debate in the public sphere about whether it's a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie. I think it's both. Some people think it's only a Halloween movie. Some people it's only a Christmas movie. But I really think that it is both. So I think it's okay to watch it twice. And there's my timer for my cookies. So what we're going to do after this is we're going to roll out this dough. So once this is combined, you're going to take it like so. Take it, and you guys know how much I love making a mess on the counter. You're going to take it, put out some flour to make sure it doesn't stick. Get your rolling pin here, and roll it out. Make sure it's even. And then you're going to cut out little rounds with your cookie cutter. So it doesn't have to be that big. It can be as big or as small as you want. It just depends on how much you want to decorate it. So after that, you put it in the oven. And when you pull them out, they're all nice and pretty, just like that. Now, you're going to have to wait for them to cool down a little bit in order to decorate them with our pretty spider web theme. But when they're done, you can take your icing, make it look pretty, probably prettier than I made it, but you know, I only have so many artistic drawing skills here. You can make it look like a cobweb. You can add a little spider in there if you want. So that's basically it. I hope you all have a happy holidays and enjoy this recipe. I'll see you guys in 2023. Thanks.